welcome back to Houston Life. We all want to have flawless, glowing skin, especially as we age. And now the latest in skincare technology really promises to help.
I'm realizing I should have these glasses on.
Put 'em on.
So we're chatting about two revolutionary lasers, the BBL Hero and the Halo. Our friends from the Institute of Anti-Aging are back with a look at how it all works. Joining us today, Dr. Rich Laconi, medical estheticians Elle McHugh and Alexa Pena, along with our models Stacey Perry and Rita Engelhardt. Welcome to all four of you, to all five of you. It's good to
Hi.
see you.
It's great to be back.
Okay, and full disclosure, Tessa and I are fans because we've done some of these lasers. We've experienced the treatment. This, Rich, is a game changer because lasers are not all created equal, right? This is essentially the latest and greatest.
This is definitely the latest and greatest. I mean, they have taken the BBL technology, and that's why they call it BBL Hero, because they've made it infinitely comfortable, so much more rapid that you can treat large areas. Like you can even now do backs, which was previously somewhat impractical. So you can do an entire back. You can treat larger areas. It'll be fast, and it's also very comfortable.
And we're
very
seeing
comfortable.
Before and afters. The comfort is a huge point. These before and afters, Dr. Laconi, I think they really speak for themselves.
That's very, very, very typical. That's not unusual. That's typical. It wipes out the browns. It wipes out the reds. It's just like a magic eraser.
And really, for people struggling with acne, that could be treated, but those pesky acne scars, this laser can really help with that as well.
Yeah, bring on the Halo. So the Halo is a great step forward because it's basically two lasers firing at once. It has a cooling tip for comfort. It's very quick. It can help with deep acne scars. It can help with enlarged pores, anything that's related to acne, but it's also good for aging, fine lines and wrinkles around the mouth, around your eyes. It's really pretty much a one-fits-all,
one-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
That I think is key because redness and brown spots, most of us, have that, right? Especially as we age and you spend more time.
And you'll get more.
And it's coming.
It's good for us. You'll grow more.
Which is why I come see you so often. But I think that those wrinkles and, as you mentioned, Tessa, the acne scarring, that's something that a lot of people probably feel like they just have to live with, but you don't.
Yes. Well, I mean, there was a day when you did have to live with it.
Yeah.
And now that we've got technologies like this, you can definitely help yourself to look better, even if you're 40 years old and you've had middle-aged acne. We can treat not only with this machine. BBL will actually help stop acne because we use a certain frequency. It kills the Corynebacteria acnes, the bacteria that causes it.
Yeah,
so you get treated with that. It sterilizes that from your pores so you don't have acne, or at least certainly improves dramatically. And then for those who have acne, you can come back later with the Halo, and also the BBL will get rid of the red and brown. So you can have. I mean, yeah, it's pretty amazing stuff.
Okay. So you are Stacey, right? Stacey is here, and you're getting like this décolleté. Is that what this is called right here?
Décolleté.
Yeah, décolleté treated, and you just spend a lot of time in the sun, and now you want to get rid of some of those sunspots.
Yes, it's genetic struggle my whole life, but then also enjoying the sun and sunspots combination makes it double for me. So I like the fact that you can tone it down.
Right.
I have them everywhere.
Right.
And can we see, Stacey, your hands? Because you've been treated during the show. This hand right here has been treated. So you can see an immediate darkening. And Rich, this is typical, right? So it will get darker. Those spots do get darker right after treatment.
Immediately.
But then they essentially turn to like coffee grinds and will fall off within the next week.
Precisely. So even though they're darker, what you're seeing is that means the treatment was effective, and in 2 weeks, gone.
Wow.
And
That's
Rich,
incredible.
can you show us your hands too? Because
my wife Dana, who we've seen on the show before. So this is a hand I treated. Get this, 10 years ago, one treatment. Now this is what it looked like before. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's the hand of a 75-year-old man. Oh,
this
never mind.
Right here. This one's the one that you treated, and you can see.
And that's what they both looked like once.
And again, that was 10 years ago you treated
Look at all
it. So imagine how far lasers have come during
you're supposed to redo it, but I mean, I never got around to it, but I will. I'm going to clean it up a little bit.
Well, you got some lasers right here. Okay, so Alexa's working on Rita over there. And so Rita, what are you, I mean, obviously your upper chest area is what you're having treated. What was the issue for you?
Pigmentation, redness, and just the texture. I wanted to get some anti-aging, tighten up the texture a little bit.
Does it hurt? Or are you getting? You were getting numbed earlier? What does it feel like right now?
feels like I can just feel the ball at the end of the head just going up and down my skin. It's really,
Relaxing.
You
Just a
seem really
rolling
relaxed.
sensation.
She doesn't seem like she's in pain. And also, when I went, I
Right.
fell asleep in the chair because it was relaxing. It felt really good. Okay, how long until someone sees results? Because again, those before and after photos, you can see a lot of sun damage or a lot of freckling on
Yeah.
patients that afterward is totally gone. That takes what, a week, 10 days?
About 10 days. You could throw, say, 2 weeks, but it doesn't look really bad in between. It's, the ones that reduce pigment, you do your immediate effect where it turns a darker color, and then that goes away in 2 weeks, and then you have smooth, clean looking skin. Now, for the halo, that's more of a retexturing and resurfacing.
Sort of like the acne scars we talked about.
Exactly. So that one, you do the treatment. It looks kind of scaly for about 3 days. Scaly might not even be the wrong word. That's pretty typical right there. And then you wait about 3 to 4 months for the tightening effect.
Wow.
Okay, gotcha.
And that's where the rejuvenation of fine lines, wrinkles, pores. That does take a little time, but it's very predictable.
Like
Very
a
predictable.
real life face filter. kind of
It is.
Yeah.
And those laser zap, they get your body going and collagen fills in. It's a whole magical process. Special thanks to our models, Rita and Stacy, and Elle and Alexa, our estheticians. Dr. Richard Laconi, thank you so much for stopping by.
My pleasure.
It's always great to see you and fascinating. Mark your calendars, by the way, for the Plan Your Buy open house. This is happening Wednesday, April 24th from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Institute of Anti-Aging. I love their open houses. They're a blast. RSVP online at antiageinstitute.com.
And for our Houston Live viewers, you can call today because they are doing 10% off laser treatments, or you can give them a call, 713-807-1000. That is 713-807-1000. Be sure to mention that you saw them right here on Houston Live.
All right.